Cicherini and welcome back to another episode of our Cinderella Disney Princess Challenge series. I'm actually dressed for yoga because I'm going to break off in about half an hour and go to that. So if this episode starts off really cruel and then ends really happy, it's because I did some yoga in the middle. So we are back at the house. Cinderella is still super... yeah, I'm looking at this on the floor as well because this is literally your job, Cinderella, to keep things nice and clean. I feel like you've got a lot of work ahead of you, babes. But it's nighttime in the house right now. Can I get her? No, your laundry basket's full. Get some sleep for now. You're gonna have to fix it in the morning. Everybody else is currently sleeping. And as you guys know, got clothes on the floor here. I haven't put hampers because I'm like, it's Cinderella's job to clean everything up. Sorry, it's harsh, but it's true. It's part of the challenge. As you guys know, I've added a lot of princes to our little environment now, so I'm hoping that we catch some of them in today's episode. All of them are teenagers, so the girls should meet them at school. Everyone is currently sleeping. I was kind of checking on everybody, and I think it's kind of amusing that the evil stepmom kind of like massively prefers Anastasia to Drizella. You guys were also saying that Anastasia is actually in the second... I didn't know there was a second Cinderella. News to me, but apparently in the second Cinderella, it becomes clear that she isn't actually as mean as you originally think from the first film. So what I've done is changed her mean trait to romantic. I've kept her as hot-headed, but I've changed her other trait to romantic, and she is alluring because I've given her the soulmate aspiration. Based on what you guys said, apparently she backs out of marrying a prince and marries for love instead, marries a butler. So I thought we could do something like that. I don't know why evil stepmom is up super early. I don't know what she's up to, but she already has Lady Tremaine. Huntington III. It's a long name. She already has an awful reputation. Like, I think I've played in this house for like a couple of days, so that is really quite an achievement. And one thing you said is I need to make it so that the pets can get through here. I totally agree. So what I'm gonna do is something I genuinely never actually remember to do. There is like a pet door. I don't know what it would come under. Is this it here? Yeah, if I put this here, then the pets can still get through, but the kitchen remains Cinderella's domain, which is obviously something I really want to do. So why don't we try putting in a little pet door? Why, game? Why do you always embarrass me like this? Okay, I'm like, here's a plan. We're gonna do this, guys. And the game's like, lol, sure you are. Just watch me ruin these plans. Oh, you know what? BB object's on. It's coming in. It's coming in. Ah, now I can place the door wherever I want. Is there a difference? Yeah, okay. I need it to be like Bruno sized, otherwise like he ain't gonna be able to get in and out. Actually, I think the bin still can go over there, can't it? Kapow. How does anyone survive without that cheat? Like, this game without the move objects cheat is actually like, just no, it's unbearable without it. So hopefully the doggos and cats still can go through that and I can just keep this one locked. I mean, it says locked off for everyone. I've never seen a human being crawl through this door, but I'm excited to see if it does happen. So some of you guys were suggesting that I move the library upstairs and have the ballroom downstairs. But I don't know, I kind of like that it leads into a library. Plus, I already did it, so no, I will not change. What we will do instead is, why don't we do the music room in today's lesson? They haven't met the princes yet, so we can't really throw a ball, but we can do the music room for now and then maybe throw a ball next episode. I'm not gonna lie, I just kind of really want to throw a ball. I think it would be super fun craft. But for now, let's just do the room that I believe in the films, like, I think one of them learns the violin and one of them learns the piano. One of them paints, actually. I feel like maybe Anastasia paints. Where's my phone to check it? Ooh, look at this. In the third, she was favored by Lady Tremaine, as in the third, am I saying that right? I hope so. In the third movie, she gives her like a slipper to marry a prince. Ooh, I also need to make the fairy godmother. How do we incorporate her? Let me know some ideas in the comments below. But yeah, in my game, she's actually also favored by Lady Tremaine. So that's pretty interesting. Oh, so look, she plays the piano, she sings, and she does the flute. Okay, I can't really do, especially the flute I can't do, but I can definitely do her playing the piano and these girls trying to learn how to sing. That could be quite fun. So let's get ourselves a little piano. Ooh, also I've realized I need to decorate it like this. So green walls, blue floor, or at least a big old blue rug and red sash curtains. That is gonna be pretty difficult to pull off well, but let's see what I can do. Okay, red sash curtains, check. Weird green walls, check. Big old blue rug, check. Yeah, I knew this would look horrible. I knew this would not go, but this is what it is in the movie, so what can I do? I have to do what they say. And a black piano. This is not a room I would design, okay? It's not the room I would go for. It's also like looks way smaller than I was expecting, but there will be an archway through to the ballroom, which I think is going to open it up a little bit. Also, this room feels, is this going to be big enough for a ballroom? I think so. Good, like wide open ballroom shape where someone can dance in the middle and everyone else can be stood around the outside as well. well. And oh my gosh, the wallpaper's so bad. Like, I know the wallpaper's meant to be green, but please say I can at least investigate some other options because it's so ugly. Oh, I was like, maybe that would be better. But it's gonna be ugly no matter what we do because, like, clearly Cinderella's evil stepmom could not design houses very well. Actually, some of the other parts of the house are real nice. Just in this room, she just, I don't know, had a brain fart. Ugh, there's just nothing. There's just nothing that I want to go for because it's all horrible. Okay, I think I can get away with that. Actually, you know what? Look at this and then look at that. They're not a million miles apart. I'm just saying. Okay, then we got some of the creepy pictures that I saw on the wall behind. And then I think we're just about done. Also, those pink doors from this side are maybe a bit much, but then the green doors from that side. I need a different color on each side because maybe this could be a middle ground. Let's just go for that. Okay, so what's going on here? That you're not meant to be out there. Let's just fix you. Also, if the girls are gonna learn to sing, I need to get them the little singing thing. Yeah, some of these. So she'll play the piano for them and they'll stand here and try and sing. I don't have a flute, so instead, I don't even think I can get a violin on this, can I? Or can I? I know I can get a violin. Okay, there we go. I've got a violin for Drizella. So Anastasia can play the violin and Drizella can sing. And that will be their little thing that they do while Cinderella cleans the whole house. And we have a music room. I'm sorry, I hate that floor too much. I can't do that to myself. It looks better with like a wood flooring or something. It just does. And then why are you in there? Get out there. Okay, boom. It's 4 a.m. Cinderella, it's a good job you're up. Are you up having a little cry for yourself? Or you're up washing your hands? Because you need to go ahead and make some breakfast for everyone, please, before you get started on anything else. People are waking up and going downstairs and you've done nothing. Nothing. This cannot be allowed. This is disgusting. So you need to get rid of this and we'll make something new, okay? And oh my gosh, as if Bruno chose to sleep in Drizella's room. Like, she's the worst, Bruno. Like, you're meant to be Cinderella's dog. What are you even doing? Why does my wallpaper keep escaping as well? Look, he's woken up and come to his senses. Come hang out with Cinderella, okay? Woo! Oh my gosh, I'm wrecking. And yes, look, the animals can use that. So that's really good because they can come in and like hang out with Cinderella. I can move their bowls, which I never was a big fan of being in there because I didn't think that the evil stepmother would want them in there. So I've moved the bowls back into here. And oh my gosh, Cinders, you're gonna have to seriously work on this whole, I mean, what is this disgusting pile of laundry doing on the floor? I don't even know. You guys said as well, and I'm hoping this is a good tip. Sorry, I realize we've been doing a lot of buildy stuff, but you said that if I put like a wall, is it just literally a wall over where that is, then sorry, a roof, then I can like have, what am I saying? The clothes will dry in the washing line. So I'll try that. Okay, so not even gonna lie, this feels ridiculous for a washing line, but I'm just gonna do it as an experiment to see that if it's under a roof, it won't, like I can wash stuff outside in the winter. I feel like it's a hard no, but we'll give it a go, okay? And in fact, I'm now realizing just how ridiculous this setup is. What about if I get rid of this, extend this, and then I can extend these steps, and then that's how you get out the house. As the fairy godmother would say, bibbidi bobbidi boo. And excuse me, what do you think you're doing eating that? That is not your food, Cinderella. That is a grave mistake you just made. Please, instead, can you give this to the guys, call them to their meal, and then you have to come and eat fridge food. You guys said I should only let her, like, have quick meals. That is literally so freaking mean, but I'm there for it. We'll do it. No, stop picking stuff up. Put it down. Put it down. There you go. No, you take 1 spoon, Cinderella. They'll break your wrists. Get out the way quickly before anyone sees. And this is right up Lucifer Street. Oh my gosh, they almost caught it. They almost all caught it. They're all coming in to get their nice French toast. It looks pretty damn good to me. It's got little pineapples on it. Maybe not. And Cinderella is having, you know what? She's crying about it, but Cinderella, you're having Lucky Charms. Like, you can't even get these in the UK unless you go to like Harvey Nicks, and they're like £15 for like 1 single box. So I won't be crying if I was you. I'd be counting my blessings. And with that note, I have to go to yoga, so back in a bit. Hey guys, I'm back from the gym. This is my gym wig now because have you tried doing yoga with long hair? It's not fun, so we go for short hair for yoga. But I am back. Let us continue. So as I remember, Lucky Charms were what was going on when we were here last, but I'm kind of excited because today's the first day of school. That is what was happening. Please meet a prince. Like, I know we had Doc as like an A grade student, but I'm not gonna make her totally focused on trying hard at school all day anymore. And today's even love day. day. Oh my gosh, romantic spirit, give flowers, go on a date. I'm just saying, the stars are all aligned for Love Day and for a beautiful day at school. Meeting some princes. I know your fun is currently low, and I really hate to do this to you when you're all hyped for Love Day. However, I feel so mean doing this, but I do need to make her go ahead. Are these clean or dirty? Dirty. I need to make her go ahead and both clean up the house after the sisters. Oh my gosh, look at this. She literally goes in and cleans it as they finished eating. And they just sit there arguing, being horrible, and she has to do everything. I didn't even ask her to do that. She just did it on her own. Look how sad and miserable she looks. Oh yeah, okay, everyone's learned that Lady Tremini's evil. I mean, I could have told them that. But yeah, she has to do the laundry before she goes to school. I feel really bad, but do you honestly think her evil stepmother cares about her education? Do you think she cares about extracurricular or meeting boys in school? No, she does not. She cares about getting the laundry done. This is the most depressing part, and I was totally aware of this before we went into it, but look where she has to go. She's going here. She's going there. She's going upstairs. She's getting laundry here. She's getting laundry there. The girls are at school. The girls are already at school, and you know what? I said they were allowed to meet princes as well, so they are going to be making friends at school too. All the while, Cinderella is still only on the east wing of the house. Literally, she is only just on the east wing. Is she even going to get to the west wing? Oh, babes, you're not even doing this in a very practical way. She is now in the west wing, and already Anastasia has met Edward at school. Edward, if you did not catch me, you need to watch The Sims. Sorry, you need to watch The Sims, which is what you're doing right now. You need to watch my ad in The Sims. Oh my gosh, how much is in your room? You're the messiest of everyone. But that's where you'll get to meet all the Sims and their personalities. So you'll have seen Edward and you'll have been like, he is the cheeky prince. He is the troublemaker prince. He's the one that starts wars with his nonsense. And Gisela was also instructed to create flower-themed cards for each other at school. After gathering glitter, colored pencils, and fuzzy pipe cleaners, she sat down. Her creative juices are flowing. The cards would be shared and open with the rest of the class during the party later, so this had to be good. Two themes came to mind. Hilarious or heartfelt? Well, this is Gisela, and she's kind of the mean sister. I actually think Anastasia would have gone for this, but this is Gisela. So we're gonna go hilarious. Apparently, Gisela isn't funny. I never would have guessed. The principal is also calling. She can't go to school until she's done her chores, okay? I'm sorry, but they are the rules. Your education isn't priority anymore. And oh my gosh, all week at school, kids have been asking their sweethearts for the annual Love Day school party. There'll be cookies, punch, music, and the exchanging of flowers and cards. Anastasia has yet to be asked. Oh my gosh. So we know Anastasia is secretly a little romantic at heart, so I'm gonna get her to invite someone special. Okay, let's see what has happened for the girls. By the way, she is still super sad, is little Cinderella, about losing her father. Still real sad about that. And she's only just clearing the west wing of the house. Like, babes, you have to hurry up. So Gisela isn't funny. Her teacher didn't think so. Her classmates didn't think so. Even her friends didn't think so. The word being thrown around is insensitive. Apparently, she needs to... Oh, no, we ain't thinking about that. Apparently, she needs to start taking people's feelings a little bit more seriously and not mock holidays others hold dear. Okay, that's awesome because... Oh, look, stepmother was actually having a little boohoo there, even though she's happy. She's mourning and she's happy about mourning. And oh my gosh, look, she's still only at this stage. She has to hang them up. I can't let you go to school after this because you still have to hang them up after you're finished with them. And Lucifer's teasing her as well. Okay, so we knew Gisela would do that. Perfectly on brand. Oh, baby! Anastasia, it took courage. That's what Anastasia would have to keep telling herself. The moment she asked that special Sims to Love Day party was the exact same moment she got shot down. The response, no, had been instantaneous and followed by cruel snickers of her classmates. She spent the party hiding in her bathroom, embarrassed with a llama cookie, which was delicious but did not make up for what had just happened. Oh my gosh, both of those stories are actually so on brand with Cinderella that I'm actually digging it quite hard. Although I do also feel very, very sad for poor little Anastasia because we know she's secretly sweet. And I especially feel sad for poor little Cinderella who isn't even getting to experience Love Day because it's almost lunchtime and she still hasn't made it into school. Bruno is keeping her company in her kitchen while she does her chores, but he seems, I would say, pretty sad about her situation too. We knew this was coming. I knew this challenge would be sad, but even so, look, can you see the tears brimming in her eyes? It's even rougher than I could ever have imagined, I'm afraid. Oh my gosh, I really don't know if she's actually going to experience Love Day. This is just like, you know, when her stepmother and her ugly stepsisters ripped off all the, like her dress that was ready for the ball and they ripped it all to pieces after the little birdies made it for her. This feels very similar in that she's missing out on the Love Day festives. You need a litter tray, okay. She's missing out on Love Day festives whilst her sisters have all the fun, which is, it's just all very sad. Okay, you've got yourself a little litter tray there, Lucifer. Stop moaning at me whilst I have to scrub, like so slowly scrub everything. Oh my gosh, the poor baby is heartbroken. Let's put it on the clothesline and then after all this time, time, your performance is dropping, which we knew would happen as well. Then after all this time, you can finally make your way to school. It's raining outside, but it is covered. Like, she's not currently being rained on. So fingers crossed this is gonna work, although I'm really not that sure. I'm really not all that sure that will work. I've never tried this before. And finally, Cinderella can go to school. It's not even Cinderella goes to the ball. It's get basic education that she should be entitled to get. That is what she's currently fighting for, which makes me feel super, super sad for her. But finally, she has gone and headed into school. Cinderella has met Prince Charming at school. That was the first prince that we did in our our prince thing where I added your princes. Sorry, I'm just super hyped. Okay, she's met her first prince, and his name is literally Prince Charming. Prince Alexander, sorry, he's Prince Alexander. She's met Prince Alexander. Well, okay, that's the first prince she's met. And yeah, since Lady Tramine is going to be playing the piano while the girls play along, I decided I should get her practicing while everybody's at school. And I'm so sad. I feel like Cinderella's not going to get a love day. Oh my gosh, she's got love day flower cards. Exactly the same one as Gisela. I feel like she would make heartfelt though. Sensitive, sweet, charming, thought-provoking. I'm overheating here. These are a few of the descriptors kids are whispering about Cinderella in the halls. Some say the school bully renounced his previous taxation on school lunches, and the popular girls are even allowing anyone to sit with them even if they aren't wearing pink. Love the Mean Girls reference there. Nobody has been stuffed in the lockers recently. Oh my god, Sleepy. Sleepy just texted, said, did you eat? Yeah, I finished eating. I'm stuffed, baby. And nobody has even been stuffed in lockers today, and all because of Cinderella's cards. Is this what being a teen legend feels like? Guys, even when the odds are stacked against her, she is literally so freaking Disney princess that she even, when locked in this horrible house with horrible futures and no dreams, she still manages to be sweet, sensitive, and charming and thought-provoking. I love that. She's also met Chance at school. Don't know who you are, but cute heart. And Anastasia met Grumpy. What if Anastasia and Grumpy end up together? What if he is her baker? If you guys want me to make Grumpy a baker and we make him, because apparently that happens in Cinderella too, you guys have let me know. I always feel like, oh my gosh, Anastasia met Keen. She met Kian at school. Oh my gosh, that is what I want our future Prince Charming to be. So I'm really, well, adding the princess was the best thing ever because look how freaking hyped I am. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, if in Cinderella 2 Anastasia got good and met the baker, should I make Grumpy that baker? Let me know in the comments below. Are they related? No, because these are her stepsisters. So they're not actually, no, but they are actually Jay Huntingtons. Okay, no. It was a beautiful idea, but yeah, I'm pretty sure even the game is gonna tell me why that won't work. No, it's not. Surely you guys are related though. Are you not actually? Oh, no freaking way, they're not even related. These aren't my sisters by blood at all because she actually brought them from previous relationships. From 2 previous relationships. They have different fathers. His father, she had an affair with Mike. Oh, the drama. Oh my gosh, this is what we live for. Do you remember Penny, who was actually from a completely different world, so not even related to this one, but she's a sim that's in all worlds. But she was Salma and James's neighbor. She's married in this world, Mitchell Kalani, who is, I think, from Solani. And that is where Gisela has come from. Gisela actually has a half-brother called Colton Capricosa. Are you kidding me? That is the coolest name I've ever heard. That is a half-brother. Wow. Oh, with a different woman as well. My Sims. Jeez, my Sims. But then Anastasia's father is this dude here, Hawaii Huata, who is, oh my gosh, she's got 2 brothers as well. No, oh my gosh, she's got 2 brothers. This is literally amazing. And he isn't even blood related to her originally because he's from this Mer face. Hugo Villarreal, which means we can eventually, I believe, get back to Max Villarreal. Max Villarreal is the center of every universe is what I'm trying to get across to you guys. Bibbidi bobbidi boom. Okay. Wow. So that means Grumpy and Anastasia, if I make Grumpy a baker, which I can totally believe since he grew up with Snow White and she's like, does everything. Should Cinderella invite over classmate Grumpy? Oh my gosh, Grumpy is here, Grumpy is here, Grumpy is here. No freaking way, no freaking way. He's literally here, he's literally here. Okay. I'm gonna, I feel like, yeah, go calm yourself down in front of the mirror because otherwise you're just gonna, like, Grumpy is gonna actually hate you if you're a complete brat. I'm gonna take the opportunity to catch up. Oh, he's crying about his dad as well. well. I was like, why is he crying? But obviously they share a dad. I'm gonna get Cinderella as a nice chance to, catch up with, is it big brother? No, it's little brother. Grumpy's her little brother. And ask him for some advice, being like, please don't tell mum because there's too many threats over her head. She'll take away everything. Well, my evil stepmother. Please don't let this get back to mother, but this is my situation. Grumpy has to keep it a secret because there's too much hanging on this. Like, there's too many threats made. We're not doing this willingly. We're doing it because we have no other choice. But maybe before she does her chores for the evening, she can just spend like just one game playing with Grumpy. Her fun is like dreadfully low, like trash low. And I just think it would be nice for her to spend a tiny bit of time with her brother, who she's actually really close with. And he's a hothead, and Anastasia is a hothead. Wait, Anastasia, why are you mean? I changed that. I changed your trait. Okay, she's happy. She's happy. This is perfect because I can get you guys to play a little bit of chess. Well, unfortunately, I have to finish the rest of my chores. Clean up, do some more laundry. I've not even started getting crops and stuff ready. But I am gonna have to get her to start planting stuff because she's meant to be cooking stuff from scratch. Like, it's meant to literally be really hard for her to fit everything in. That's just the way of it. And they want a gourmet meal every night. So tonight you can do, and you can't really do much. You're just gonna have to do pasta, kind of lame. Cinderella, what are you doing? Put that fork down. You do not eat that kind of food. Get in here and get your quick meal. You can have some cheese crackers for dinner. And oh my gosh, look at this. Lady Tremaine, I've got a lucrative opportunity for someone who doesn't ask too many questions. I need you to hold on to a sack of some Melonians. I'm planning to launder until the trail turns cold. Sure, it may not be legal or moral, but it'll help line your pockets. You win. Yeah, I feel like as anyone's in, it's gonna be her. So she's gonna take the money. Oh wow, that wasn't that much. That is a lot of risk for very little reward right there, but whatever. And why does Cinderella think she can eat at this table? Babes, no. Babes, no. You don't get to eat with them. I'm sorry, you just don't. These guys are flirting over the table. Like, seriously, they're flirting across the table. This is apparently a match made in heaven. And Gisela has learned that Anastasia is romantic and she just lost some empathy, so I think she teased her from it. I don't think these girls particularly get along. Yeah, they don't get along very well. Oh, wait, no, wrong person. Oh, well, yeah, they dislike their sisters, but they dislike each other. Are you guys low-key arguing over Grumpy? I don't know. Gisela also knows Sneezer. Worrying. Yeah, he's heading home. And I was about to say, there's no way this shouldn't increase your fitness. And then I checked and it actually does. Imagine washing stuff like this. We don't know we're born being like, oh, what's going on now? Gisela is trying to steal Lady Tremaine's money. Awesome. Nice. And she now has a bad reputation and they now despise each other. Great. But yeah, she is actually, what was I saying? Yeah, imagine doing laundry like this back in the day. Old times, people must have been so freaking strong. We are all weak now. And I don't know if you can see because it's dark, but I've basically got a whole garden ready for her to, oh, what's going on here? Ask for advice, really. I would like to adult now. Please, can I go? The only answer is you'll always be my baby, but I'm taking that more as no, you will always be under my control. That's the way we go with that one instead. But I do feel like all of my Disney princesses should be able to sing because it's kind of part of being a Disney princess. So I am gonna, oh wow, even Bruno hates it. I am just gonna make her sing to increase her fun and also just because she needs to be able to sing. The rest of y'all can just go to sleep. Stop beating each other up. Stop, what is this Wonderland pill? I don't know. Stop taking those. Stop beating each other up. Stop weeing yourself. Oh my gosh, bath before bed, please. And then everyone just go to sleep, okay? Love Day was awful for everybody except for Anastasia because she actually did part of her love day. She flirted with Grumpy. And after you finished your awful singing, it is bath and bedtime for you, Cinders. I know you're feeling sad. I know you're oh my gosh, wow, this is all super tragic. Her love day was awful. She's feeling sad about her dad, but let's face it, more than anything, she looks tragic. And she's in the wrong wing of the house. You've got an awful long way back. Nah, you have to go this way, babes. You can't have a bath in there, so go here. And then go in your little sad bath up here, please. It's actually a really nice bath. I don't know why you're even moaning. And oh my gosh, you are so lucky because today is Saturday, which is sad because it means no going to, oh, she's sleeping in the bath. Oh my gosh, with the shoes on. She's sleeping with the shoes on. It's great because it means you don't have to go to, well, it's sad because you don't have to go to school, which means you can't meet Princess. However, it does give you a little bit more time to get some rest ahead of your full day of work. And oh my gosh, it's dry. And stop stealing each other's money. The laundry is actually dry outside. Wow, it's actually clean and dry. I think that's the first time I've ever had my washing line do that. And today is gardening day, so I know you're super miserable, but I'm gonna need you to plant everything in the garden. And oh my gosh, guys, stop trying to steal each other's money. You're gonna have black eyes all the time. This girl is very, very bored. And oh my gosh, this house has literally got to the point where Cinderella's going through a mean streak phase. Cinderella, of all people, she just dumped the laundry. You still need to do it, okay? This house has actually made Cinderella mean somehow. Like, how? Low-key, she's actually quite a good singer. She's feeling ashamed. I shouldn't have done that. Even she's regretting the actions she made recently. Need to be spoiled. I don't know, maybe Gisela would have had the chance to become good as well, but the evil stepmother just, like, makes everybody horrible. You need to come up here and practice your flutes. That's actually a violin, because I don't have a flute. Anastasia, please. And bless it, look at this, going around doing the laundry from all over the house. The dog and the cat, Bruno and Lucifer, are going at it with each other, and she is feeling happy again. Despite her phase, she is somehow still managing to put a smile on her little face. And geez, her life is hard. Her life is just really, really hard. The cat's hiding on top of the washing machine to get away from Bruno. And oh my gosh, the poor girl shattered. She actually thinks she's gonna be able to sleep in evil stepmom's bed. Do you know what would happen if she caught you doing that? Nuh-uh. Get up here, get to your little bed. I'm sorry, even the phase, I just don't think that's a good idea. You'll be getting beats if you do that, girly. And look, it's literally straight out of the Disney movie at this point, with awful, awful sounds coming from this room. But this is apparently us practicing, ready for a ball that we will probably be having in an episode real soon. And it sounds like hell filtering into my ears from 3 different sources. Oh, it's just no, hateful, horrible, hate it. Meanwhile, poor little Cinderella, miserable, sad little Cinderella, sleeps in her bed. She's already met a prince at school. She's met Prince Alexander. But how is she ever supposed to have the chance to meet him in person or even get any time for herself when she's living with this torturous family? I do not know. Somehow she's got away with not cooking dinner tonight, but I think it's literally only because they're all very into this music business. But I actually think in the next episode, you know, now that we've met a few princes, I'll send them to school for another day and let them meet a few more. But maybe we bring some of our new acquaintances back to the house. I will build a ballroom and we will throw a ball in the next party mainly for our stepsisters to get acquainted with the princes and see if any of them could potentially be a future marriage for them. And Cinderella can wait on everybody and bring food and drinks to them all while they all enjoy the celebrations. But you never know. Maybe she will catch a prince's eye while she is playing the servant. Maybe one of them will see that, you know what, she's actually definitely the best and sweetest choice of everyone in this house, and she may find her Prince Charming yet. So if you guys want to see that, please give this video a big cheeky thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below. We're getting text messages, from the ghost of our father. Yeah, let's ignore that one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in another one. Bye!